Hi everybody, glad you could join me today. Today I am going to take a look at this built model of the Revell 1965 Ford Mustang 2+2 Fastback in 1/24th scale. I have done an unboxing video of this, which you can find on the channel. I will link that below. So yeah, this was a nice quick build, just a couple of weeks really from start to finish, and nice and straightforward, which I needed after the build before that, which was a bit more complicated and threw up a few more challenges. So I pulled this out of the stash to do because I thought it would be a nice straightforward kit, and it was. Really, American car kits don't come much more straightforward than this one, and it does fit together quite nicely too without a lot of trouble. So as I say, this is the 1/24th Revell 65 Mustang 2+2 Fastback. I'm pretty sure this is the same model that was released by Monogram back in the day, and which was then later available as the Shelby GT350 version, or even GT350H version, which you may even find in its Revell boxing still on the shelves now. I think the Monogram boxed Shelby edition with Carroll Shelby's portrait on the box is long out of circulation by now. So what actually comes in the box? What do you get? Well, you get, first of all, and I want to point out this very, very nicely moulded Mustang 2+2 body. I think they did a great job with this. The tooling has held up well over the years. I think the proportions are good. I mean, to me, it looks like a 65 Mustang. I'm not 100% sure over the curvature on the front. I don't know, what do you think? I sometimes think maybe the grille is a bit flat, maybe the windscreen is kind of a bit flat in its profile, but I could be completely wrong. Overall, I think the proportions and look of the built model are really nice. I finished mine in a Ford shade of white. This is Ford Diamond White, which is a Ford of Europe colour. I don't know if it's available in the US, which was something I happened to have in stock, which was useful because we're in lockdown here in the UK at the moment. And it looks to me something like Wimbledon White, which I think was an original 65 Mustang colour. I decided to go with the red interior as well. I was able to find some good reference for that online, which makes me think it is a realistic colour combination for this year. So yeah, aerosol painted with Ford Wimbledon White, and then a little model wax applied just to give it a bit of a deeper shine. I didn't go crazy with that. I think what we've ended up there is okay. Not a show-winning finish, but I think it's fine. And then the red interior is also from an aerosol can. I think it might even be Ford Race Red. I can't remember. It's actually an exterior colour, but I essentially sprayed all the interior components with it, and then matted it all down, and then applied some future floor wax or pledge floor wax over the dash and seats to give them a kind of vinyl appearance, a bit of a slightly shiny vinyl look. So the kit is, considering it's quite simple, some of the detail is quite nice. So it's simple in terms of having things like moulded in windshield wipers. You know, that's sort of not the most advanced thing. But then, you know, you've got the nice chrome bumpers there. The wheels themselves look pretty close replicas of the optional 65 Mustang sports wheels that I've been able to find images of. I think they're quite nicely done. The interior, again, includes a chrome detail for the instrument binnacle and gear shifter. Steering wheel spokes are just plastic, so it's up to you to silver them or chrome them however you want to. Tail lights are quite simple. They're just chrome pieces, and you paint in the iconic Mustang triple red tail light pieces there. Mustang fuel filler cap. Yeah, there she is. The white wall tyres, they come as black walls, and the white lines are provided as decals, which are not the sort of thing I normally would put on a car, or not a pony car like this. But again, images I found online showed the real 65 Mustangs with those white walls, and they did look good. And I think they take some of the sort of, I don't know, they take some of the sort of slab-sidedness away from the car. Not that the Mustang is a badly slab-sided car by any means, but I think they just help to break up the lines and make it look light and well proportioned. This release from Revell has a few additional decals and things which weren't in the monogram kit that I built. So for example, FORD on the bite. Those are decals. The 289 V8 emblem, the Mustang and Galloping Horse emblems, they're decals. There are decals for the instruments should you want to use those. There are even wheel center cap decals which I was going to put on, but they were so tiny my tweezers couldn't even bite them, so I decided not to use those because they would be almost invisible in any case. So that's the exterior. What's under the hood on this one? As you can see, it's probably my fault. I cut away some of the retaining parts on the hood so that I could lift it straight off when I wanted to, but that means that it does come slightly loose. But the actual fit of the hood is fairly good. If we take that off, and there is that lovely 289 cubic inch, 4.7 litre V8. Not a badly detailed engine bay, to be honest with you. I didn't add any detail to that. I just built it straight from the box as it came. So those decals you see on the air cleaner battery and on the suspension turret there, and on what I think is the screen wash reservoir, they come with it. They're included, so they're really nice detail parts. And the engine, yeah, nice little small block V8 there. It does build up quite nicely. There's the strut brace there, which you can see running from the bulkhead out to the front suspension turrets. Indication of the horns on the front of the radiator there as well. Quite a nice engine bay. Just responds well to a bit of careful painting, and I'm sure you could, especially if you're a Mustang enthusiast and you know the layout of the wiring, plumbing for the heating, aircon and so on, you could really go to town on that and make it something. I just kept mine nice and simple and based my painting on the research materials I had available. So there it is. That is the Revell 1965 Ford Mustang 2+2 Fastback in 1/24th scale. If you're looking for a nice 60s car kit to build, something which is going to build up nicely but not be a continuous head scratcher in terms of problem solving, I recommend one of these, and I'm looking forward to putting this in my cabinet with my other cars. Thanks very much for joining me.